Security, security. I'm going to need some security. Oh, snap. Who in the heck left the gate open? Hey, everybody. 𝗪𝗪𝗫𝗪, Baby Bat, Nicole, Regina, Pisces, 1949. Now, I don't know if old boy is calling folks bluff or anything like that. However, I did see on his IG story, I'm gonna call him Chicago Man. Hey, a day in the life, and it looked like a plane ticket, and it might be a one way if you're messing around with Shamar and Larry. If you put your paws on Shamar and Larry, you're going straight to jail. So I don't care how much Shamar and Larry from a distance is talking mess. If you put your hands on Shamar and Larry, it's on and popping. So I don't know what's going on. I don't even know. Hey, a day in the life. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Good morning, Bobby Smith. Did y'all get your notification? Put a Y in the chat. Make sure you also hit that like button. I don't know really what's going on with this situation, but I'm gonna tell you just from experience. You know, when you got a person who's mad, sometimes it's best if you're not serious to leave it alone, so you won't be, in an emergency. What tubes up in your act talking about you might not make it. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude looks a little touched. I think he got Shamar and Larry both beat. So I'm starting to get a gut feeling that somebody low key probably even provided the money to get this dude to Atlanta to see Shamar and Larry. People do trifling stuff like that all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody paid his plane ticket to get to Atlanta. It says, LOL, well, Shamar already got beat by Tommy a month ago. Well, he's gonna continue to catch, bad ones if he continues to keep opening his mouth and if he continues to keep triggering people. Because see, you can't trigger everybody because you might get a response. Everyone's not gonna just, not respond. Hey, Calvin. Hey, my favorite SO. I miss you. I've been busy. How you doing, Calvin? Nice to see you here today, honey. So I did see, let me see, check something else out right now talking about that. Yeah, he's active. I'm on his page now. I gotta be careful before if you show his page, what you put up on this page. Oh boy, let me put that on mute. Let me see if I can find the somebody. Oh, here it is. Yeah, yep. Let me show you this. And when Shamar was playing with his emotions, he's supposed to be getting there by bus. Now, how all of a sudden you got money to get there by airfare? AMAC, you're bent. Wait a minute, hold up. AMAC, you're bent body, ASS soon, and AMA beat both y'all. I don't know what AMA means. Maybe it's just a slow morning for me. It says your flight booking is confirmed. So he's not showing. It says booking.com is where he you could tell where he I don't know, covered it, but it says booking.com, so he didn't cover it too well. And this was 19 hours ago. I saw it last night, didn't pay no mind to it because it wasn't like I was going live to even bring any of this stuff up until 11 a.m. live the next day. So there was no reason for me to even, think about it until today because I was doing me. But yeah, he's coming. And you might say, well, how do you know just because he booked a flight is to see Shamar? Who would he be going to see? It says see your bent body ass soon and beat both y'all. Who's bent body that he's been in a beef in publicly that he's letting the world know he's mad at right now. So all right, enough. Let's not even do too much with him. But that dude is taking a flight to go see Shamar. And but you can, like I said, the dude's slow because he has from a distance watched this sector. Everyone knows who Shamar is, even if you're not a fan of him. But everyone does know that Shamar talks a lot of mess. But if you put your hands on that dude, even if you don't put your hands on Shamar, if you put your hands on Larry, Shamar's calling the popo. So maybe the dude's ready to go back to jail, to be around some men so he can get some more teeth knocked out and he can knock some teeth out. I don't know. I mean, that's all I can think of because why would he put himself in this situation? And that's why I'm getting a gut feeling that somebody is egging him on in the background. I don't think that the dude, if he was going to get Shamar to pay for a bus ticket, he obviously did not have the money. Somebody, I'm telling you, on the back end gave him airplane money to get to Atlanta. I'm quite sure even if the trip for the ticket to Atlanta is cheap, it's definitely more expensive than a bus ticket. So why would he go from not even having money probably for the bus travel to see the Shamar to all of a sudden he jump into a air fare ticket? Come on, let's make it make sense, guys. You got to use critical thinking skills sometime. Hey, Chef Sky. He always fights with people. Something's wrong with him. Yeah, that's why his mouth's all messed up. I don't know. Good morning, Queen Grandma. Hey, Toby. Good morning. Love Erica P. Good morning. Anyway, how is he gonna go see Shamar? How does he know where Shamar lives? Please, he has to be crazy. You know what? You're right, Toby. How does he know where Shamar lives? Let me just tell you something. How did he get that plane ticket to go see Shamar? So you don't really know what he knows. That's what's scary. It could be somebody that was once upon a time. Ooh, excuse me. It could have been somebody. I just tipped over my mic. It could have been somebody once upon a time that used to be friends with Shamar who they're not friends with them anymore, and they're willing to you know put Shamar in the situation because I'm not understanding where's this man getting the money to go fight somebody. He's taking a plane. He's not taking a bus like he was supposed to be traveling. He's supposed to be traveling to live with Shamar on a bus. How did he get money for a plane ticket? Right. That's funny you said that, Rita. I was saying maybe it's LaShawn. I was saying that earlier. Before I got on live, I said it's probably LaShawn who paid for that plane ticket. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. Yep, that's just what I was thinking. Great minds think alike. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I was thinking the same thing. I said maybe it's LaShawn. I don't know, but he got the money now. He ain't taking a bus ticket. He said, I want to get there. He gonna definitely get there if he's taking a plane. But it's just so sad that this had to get to where it got to, where people have to now take what was on social media and it's entertainment and getting physical with it. That's awful. But I don't know. I just pray nobody gets hurt. But excuse me, but by the looks of the dude, somebody gonna get hurt. If he gets his hands on Shamar and Larry, somebody's gonna get hurt. And I put my money on it's not gonna be that dude. So, Shamar needs to learn how to keep his mouth closed, because Larry's, to me, not in the right state of mind to be fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because he looks like he probably hasn't been clean since he started doing recreational drugs. And that's just my opinion. We don't know what Larry's doing. He might look the way he looks because he just got a straight mental problem. And he just look cray-cray. Kay told him she will book a flight and hotel if he fights Tommy too. Ooh, no. Chef Sky says, I say Kay. Wow. Shamar probably, yeah, you know what? Now thinking, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think maybe Kay, but Kay did have a conversation with him. Kay was real thirsty to get at the dude. And this is Kay's big break to have something pop off and take credit for it. Now, if something happens, somebody get hurt or unalive, of course Kay ain't gonna take no credit for it. But if whatever she's trying to do as far as on social media is successful, she gonna definitely take credit for it. And a lot of people are gonna be mad. It says Shamar probably gave him the address when they were so cool and love. Yeah, probably so. There's another thing. Shamar needs to stay off of social media and get himself together too. I know it. I ain't never seen nobody taking that long to move out of an apartment that the lease has expired. Like what? Doesn't the lease expire on the 6th? And he got to the 16th to leave. Like they're giving him an extension after the lease expires. I'm not too sure, but that's what I thought that was going down. He's too focused on the wrong stuff. Why is Shamar back with Larry? Wasn't Larry beating his? Now he wants to be back together with him. He don't think. Shamar probably using Larry for now just to move him in his place. It's a matter of time before he starts acting funny with Larry. And you know what? Better yet, Larry might start acting funny with him. Because sometimes you put your drugs before family, kids, friends, honor. So I don't know how that's gonna work out when Larry got other addictions that he's in love with. I don't know how, unless Shamar is hanging out with him on that tip. But I hope that he's not. Social media is getting dangerous. It is getting dangerous, Rita. Some crazy work here. It is, Jessica. But you gotta blame Shamar. He needs to stop meeting strangers online and befriending them, thinking that he knows them, because you never know what's going on with somebody. You don't know people's backstory. You don't know what people are capable of doing to you and others around you, and you can really get yourself hurt. This washed up by says Kay gotta sit down and mind her business. She does. Kay's in everybody's business. I will agree to that. The filthy circus going on. Yep. Kay already said she was trolling. Let's start a new conversation. Shamar, Tommy, all of them so washed up and more content to talk. You are so right. That's why you notice how I usually only do one live a day and then I'm off doing something else. And I'm not even explaining what I'm doing right now because you wouldn't understand anyways. And I'm not trying to make nobody understand, because the vision I got, only one needs to understand is me. So, I do my little live, my once a day live. Today I'm gonna do a couple of videos, some things I want to speak on. But other than that, my focus is being redirected into something else, and I have to be consistent with it. And I know as consistent as I don't want to be with it. I have to be, because if I'm not going to see any results. So I don't have really that much time anymore to be doing 3 and 4 or 5 videos a day. talking about the circus because this has to go on. We have to find other things to report on. If Shamar wakes up and sees She-Boy on his way, he may have left that apartment today. Supposed to be moving over the weekend, Sky. He'd be a fool to come to Atlanta just to go to. That's what I said, just to go to jail. Because that's where he's gonna go. He puts his hands on Shamar, he's going to jail. That's period, point blank. That ain't even no discussion. He's going to jail. Yeah. He going to jail. I don't care what nobody says. But hey, if you like it, I love it. Maybe that's what Shamar wants to do. He wants Larry to fight for his love so that he knows that Larry loves him. Yeah, you're gonna mess around and have Larry in the hospital with tubes up in his ass, talking about he might not make it. Trying to tell you. Larry gonna be somewhere laid up. Larry gonna be somewhere laid up and people gonna be prayed up. Talking about he might not make it. Messing around with Shamar. Shamar gonna end up back in the bushes while Larry looks on. Exactly. Man, that's gonna be a bad hit. That's gonna be a bad hit. That dude looks like he'll wreck something up. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I don't know why Shamar even went that far with this dude. And he knows he ain't got nobody that got his back. He done burnt so many bridges with people. People want to see somebody give it to Shamar. Handicap and all, people still want to see Shamar get the business. That's a bad hit. That's a bad hit, boo. But if you like it, I love it. I don't know what to say. Salute, Cyrus. All I know is I'm gonna do my little content today. I'm doing this live today. I got a couple of things I'm gonna put up. I'm not gonna be on here too long, and I'm gonna pretty much, do my other content I'm doing, and I love that content. It's so laid back. I can literally think. That's what I love about it. I can think, and it's not all this drama. You know what I'm saying? But I bet you when that dude, if he is going to seriously be coming to town, I bet you Shamar won't be on live laughing and reporting. He'll be on 911. He'll be recording how he's on 911, calling the popo, because that's the only thing that's going to be able to save him. Yeah, but it is also crazy work that dude is literally coming to Atlanta to do in Shamar and Larry, and he's gonna go to jail. He's literally coming to another state and ready to go to jail. That's how you know he's slow. Slow. With a helmet on the yellow bus. Short yellow bus. That's a bad hit. Don't make no sense. And Shamar, I get it. A lot of people also gas his head up. Oh, yeah, it's good you're with Larry. Larry was the only one that loved you, this and that and the other. So, I guess Shamar's like, oh, I'm lonely. I honestly think Larry being back in the picture has made Shamar worse. It's made Shamar now have a ninja, a dangerous looking ninja at that, with a record, coming to whoop them both down. So, I mean, what did they really accomplish beside about to get beat down together? Well, hey, at least they'll still be in a relationship even when they both get their ass whooped. That's just crazy work. I don't know what to say, babies. I don't know what to say. I pray. That's all we can do is pray. I pray that Shamar don't get his ass whooped. And Larry, I pray you ain't in the hospital with tubes up in you talking about you might not make it. Because I don't think Larry's in any condition to do anything to anybody. And I think that if Larry gets beat down and he's stretched out, I honestly think that Shamar's gonna run. You know, one of those I got your back, way back. Yeah, Shamar's not gonna be able to handle that. Chi-Town wasting his time. Yep. Chi-Town, whatever. But honey, he's wasting his time and his freedom, Toby. You forgot that. Yeah, he's wasting his time and his freedom, honey. And that's a bad hit. That's a bad hit, boo. But I wish everybody the best in this situation, but I don't care what nobody says. Shamar egged this on. Maybe he wanted this to happen. I don't think he wanted it to get out of control like it did, but it's out of control. And I hope that he's moved out of his apartment. He's not at that old address where that dude can catch up to him. I hope he's not in the middle of his move when the dude touches down. I don't know. I really don't know what to say, but that's not a good look for Shamar. He might not make it to his new apartment messing around with that crazy dude. But Shamar's always putting himself in these kind of situations. Yes, and his freedom is, yep, if he gets caught, yep. Then somebody said, did y'all see it? I don't know. Put a Y in the chat if you saw it. They're saying that Shamar was driving yesterday. Driving what? He got a new car. What, a U-Haul truck? Shamar better stay from behind a wheel of a car if he ain't got his license. I don't know what's up with Shamar doing what he want to do. That's crazy work. Well, listen, I'm not staying on long. I just wanted to update you guys with that information. There's a video I'm about to edit and put out soon today. No, you didn't hear it. And I'm not going to stay on here too long because I got things I got to do. So make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Love y'all. Happy Friday. Stay blessed and safe. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.